Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will think about the differential mode voltage gain calculation in a differential amplifier. So before we start the calculation, first we have to draw the basic differential amplifier, which is basically I am doing with the BJT. Okay, so first we have to make the BJT amplifier, BJT differential amplifier. Okay, so I am using two NPN transistor. Okay, one resistance will be there. Okay, and another amplifier, or we can say the transistor we are using, like that. Okay, and one current source. Okay, and one more resistance here we have to add. So this one is the rough sketch. Okay, so we have to put the values, like this supply is at our VCC. We are thinking that both the collector resistance is same, and say this one is our Q1 transistor, Q2 transistor, and this one say V in 1. Okay, and this one is our V in 2, and some ideal current source, say IEE, and minus VEE. Okay, and we are taking output from this side, so we can mark H V dot 1 and V dot 2. So as per the title, we have to think about the differential mode gain. Okay, so once again I am writing the term differential mode gain. So this differential mode gain can be treated as AD. Okay, AD, which is basically the gain term, so output by input. So here the output will be differential volt output voltage, differential output voltage by differential input, output by input, so it should be input voltage. And one can simply write this as a AD, differential output voltage, is nothing but simply our output V naught 1 minus V naught 2 whole divided by V in 1 minus V in 2. So this one is nothing but simply our question, we can say. We have to find the value of this AD. Okay, for this purpose what we have to do, we have to think about the a small signal. We are talking about the gain, so this gain we can find by utilizing the concept of a small signal voltage gain. We have to think about the small signal voltage gain differential, or better to write a small signal differential voltage gain. Okay, which is basically our AD, is nothing but simply our, once again I am writing V naught 1 minus V naught 2 by V in 1 minus V in 2. Okay, for the small signal we have to go think about the only the AC analysis. AC analysis. So for the AC analysis, we have to go for the small signal equivalent model of MOSFET we have to think about the a small signal model of BJT. It may be BJT or MOSFET. So here we have to think about the small signal model of BJT. So we have to replace the a small signal model of this transistor. Say this one is a base, collector, and emitter with the equivalent model as I have already discussed the concept behind this small signal model. E, this should be B, this should be our R pi, and this should be our V pi, and this value will be GM V pi, and this should be our collector. So this one is a simplified model. Okay, so we have to use this model for the calculation of AD. Okay, so what next? So one can simply draw this Q1 transistor like that. Okay, so for Q1, once again I am drawing the model. Okay, for the Q1, what we have to do for the Q1, just okay, this should be our R pi 1. Okay, for Q1 transistor, and one current source, that is our GM1 V pi 1. Okay, and this voltage will be our simple, this model you have to know. Okay, and this voltage is more or less same V in 1. So I am writing V in 1, and this RC will become here, and this will be V naught 1. Because for the AC analysis, what we are doing for the AC analysis, we are making this one to ground for AC analysis. Okay, this current source open circuited, open circuited, circuited. Okay, so open circuited the current source. Okay, so now this one is just the model of say Q1. Okay, for this Q1 transistor. Clear? Now for the Q2, just first draw the transistor equivalent circuit, S equivalent circuit. So for Q2, what we have to do? Similarly, you have to draw a very similar figure. So I am making it is very simple. I am making this. I am just reversing this one. Why? Why? You can see here. This one will be R pi 2, and this value will be V pi 2, and this is nothing but simply GM2 V pi 2. Okay, I see GMVB, very important formula. I see GMVB, but VB is our nothing but simply V pi. So okay, and this one is V naught 2. That's why I'm making like that. And this value is more or less V in 2. And these 2 points, emitter in, is connected together. So one can connect, and the current source is there, so it should be open circuited and ground. So basically this one is nothing but simply virtually ground. This point is nothing but simply virtually ground. or we can say this potential. If say this one is our VE, common VE is nearly 0. Okay, so this one is one model. Okay, now how to think about the V naught one. So V naught one value is this one. Okay, so this one is a minus plus, so some current is somehow flowing from this one. Okay, so this current value is GMV pi 1 and coming from the negative side, so this V naught one can be simply written as minus GM1 V pi 1 into RC. Okay, very simple. And similarly the V02, is nothing but simply we have to multiply with RC into GM2 V pi 2, this minus plus. Okay, so V02 is more or less GM2 V pi 2 into RC. Clear up to this one? Now this V pi 1 is nothing but simply V in 1. We are telling that this one is virtually grounded, so it is not just a wire, just this potential will be virtually grounded. We can prove this one, it is very simple. So V pi 1 is nothing but simply V in 1, and V pi 2 is nothing but simply V in 2. Okay, so now we can say the value of AD. The value of AD, that is our V naught 1 minus V naught 2 by V in 1 minus V in 2. Okay, so V naught 1, what we can write? Minus GM1 V pi 1 RC minus of, again I am writing GM2 V pi 2 RC whole divided by V in 1. So V in 1 is nothing but simply V pi 1. So one can easily write V pi 1 minus V pi 2. Okay, this V in 1 is V pi 1 and V in 2 is nothing but simply V pi 2. Okay, so next, so this AD, and one more important fact is that both the both transistors, say Q1 and Q2 are matched, having same property, and uses the same material. So we can say the transconductance term is nothing but simply GM1, GM2 is simply our GM. So we can write as minus GM V pi 1 RC minus minus plus GM V pi 2 RC by V pi 1 minus V pi 2. Okay, so try to take common GMRC minus GMRC, so it should be V pi 1 minus V pi 2 divided by V pi 1 minus V pi 2. Okay, so this one and this one will be cancelled, so the final answer will be minus GMRC. So AD, the differential gain, is nothing but simply minus GMRC. So this one is the simplest derivation for the gain calculation. So we have to just think about for the differential gain. This one is the important formula that we have to know. Differential output V naught 1 minus V naught 2 by V in 1 minus V in 2. Then after we have to find the V naught 1 value, V naught 2 value, okay, which is basically coming from this side, okay, V naught 1, V naught 2. Similarly, V naught 2 is coming from that side. So already discussed so many times this concept in BJT or MOSFET, how to think. Okay, similarly, this V pi 1 and V pi 2 is supposed to be V in 1 and V in 2. So this voltage is just same as that of this one, and V pi 2 is same as that of V in 2. So, and this one is somehow virtually grounded. So this is very important, virtually grounded, this term. We can prove it. It is very simple. So this V naught 1 minus V naught 2 we have to do. So finally it will come Z equals to minus GM RC. So this is all about the simple derivation of this differential mode voltage gain. Okay, so thank you. And finally I am writing the final result here. This value will be minus GM RC. So this value will be minus GM RC. So okay, so thank you for watching.